It's like a Pixar animation movie, but playable. Kena, Bridge of Spirits is an action open-world RPG, kindred to any other games in this genre. It has a linear narrative, a vast world to explore, and abilities to level up. But each element has been refined to the finest and cohesively forged together under an exceptional art direction that creates a jaw-dropping aesthetic. Kena, a spirit guide, has arrived in a village where troubled souls are struggling to move on.
I sense suffering here, spirit. Do you need help?
Tormented by their own grief, they are poisoning the village with corruption. Kena will need to set these spirits free and revive the land. This path will lead her to the sacred mountain shrine that might have an answer to the tragedy. Despite support from friendly spirits and little forest dwellers known as rots, it's a lonesome journey to a duty that Kena alone can fulfill.
Hi. We need to find 3 relics to help him remember.
Kena, Bridge of Spirits, is set in a large 3D open world. At the centre of the map is the lush green village adjoined by regions where Kena will be exploring and seeking out troubled spirits. To reach these spirits, she has to gather relics that grant her access to their memories, so she can learn the cause of their distress. To obtain a relic requires solving puzzles and fighting corrupted souls. She will also heal corrupted lands along her journey. The puzzles come with enough challenge to keep your exploration more interesting. Completing a task will reward you with karma points and currency. The currency can be spent at the shops to buy your rots a funny hat. It can be something otherworldly to Kena's world, like a cowboy hat, or something adorable like a squash or a mushroom hat. It's a lovely gimmick, but not a gratifying enough incentive to create the temptation to hunt down every treasure chest or take every side quest to earn money. In the early part of the game, the combat can be a bit bland, as spamming light attacks work just fine. But the enemies become tougher as the game progresses. They also learn to dodge your attack. Using your pulse shield and the right abilities properly can be rewarding, especially when a perfect parry can stun the bosses and give you a lot of advantage. There is no level to Kena herself, but the rots. Collecting rots to a certain amount and they will level up, which will increase the number of the courage gauge that allows you to use special abilities during combat. The visuals are epic, especially the world design. It's a sumptuous feast for the eyes. The green forest is so lush and illuminated with rays of light penetrating through thick leaves. A stark contrast can be seen in the corrupted areas and its dark palette and vivid red colour scheme. It is extremely pleasing when Kena cleanses these areas and you can see the withering land being brought back to life. And there are cutscenes with almost the quality of top-tier animation movies. The spectacular visual is enriched by an excellent sound design. As the story of the game revolves around a village in a thick forest, the sound from wooden percussion and flute with soft orchestral music binds all of the presentation elements together. Voiceovers perfectly fit the characters, especially how it brings out Kena's gentle and kind-hearted character.
You can come out. It's safe now.
This is not a game that tries to fuse a new mechanic or present an avant-garde aesthetic, but it's the classic open-world action-adventure game that is so well polished. The world is huge, fun to explore, and challenging with puzzles and loot. No need to mention that it looks absolutely stunning. The combat is challenging while not too punishing. The animation and sounds are very satisfying, with excellent cinematic cutscenes of the heartfelt story. The rots are the cherry on top that adds a lovely gimmick to this game. And this is PlayPrime stats that show you this game's characteristics. Kena, Bridge of Spirits, focuses on presentation elements. The graphics are phenomenal with a majestic world. The characters are designed to be so endearing and the cutscenes are top quality. This is enhanced by excellent sound design, convincing voiceover and sound effects. The enormous open world gives players the freedom to explore, search for loot, and complete challenges. The story adds an emotional touch to the whole gameplay experience. And for this game, the reviewer recommends you to get searching for troubled souls in an epic open-world adventure with your little rot friends. Subscribe to PlayPrime for more reviews and follow us on social media. Thanks for watching!